you don't have to look anymore. You don't have to look anymore. This is going to be the easiest clamp curling iron tutorial ever. If you want to learn how to get curls like this in the easiest way possible, keep on watching. Rule number 1, always brush through your curls. My hair is thin, so I'm just going to section it right in the back into 2 parts. And I'm going to grab a section right here in the back. The smaller the section, the longer your hair will stay. If you have a really thick section and you try and curl that, it's going to be a much looser curl. So if you want a looser curl, then that's fine. But if you want your curls to stay a little bit longer, I would try and grab smaller sections. I'm going to start in the very back, and I'm going to grab maybe about an inch, inch and a half section, brush through the section. I have a 1-inch curling iron. This is the Kristen S curling iron. The lower the temp, the looser the curls will be. The hotter the temp, the tighter the curls will be. And obviously if it's hotter, you don't want to hold the iron in as long as you don't want to burn your hair. So I brush through this section. You always want your curls going away from your face. So this is the tricky part. You have the clamp, you have the barrel. When you want the curls going away from your face, you need to have the barrel facing towards you. So here's my clamp. You're going to face the barrel towards you. Put the barrel in halfway through the section, put the clamp down, and you're going to twist. And then loosen up that clamp a little bit, slide it down, curl. Loosen up the clamp a little bit, slide it down, curl. I like to leave a tiny section out because I like those sections a little looser. And then I go ahead, I let go, do it again. I take a section, I brush through, curls going away from the face. If you want to alternate your curls, if you want some going away from your face, then some towards, I would do all of that with the sections that are behind your ear. Everything in front of your ear, you want to go away from your face because you want to frame your face. But if you want to alternate your curls to give your hair a little bit more texture, always do it behind your ear. Go, I'm going to grab another section. I might split this into 2. Brush through it. They're going away from my face, so the barrel is going to go away from my face. The barrel in, twist, pull, twist, pull, twist, and go. Last section, barrel facing away, open up the clamp, put it halfway through the section, slide it down and curl. Slide it down, curl, slide it down, curl, slide it down, curl. And brush it through, put the section in, or put the iron in, slide it down, curl, slide it down, curl. Slide it down, curl, slide it down, curl. All right, I'm just gonna finish up this section and then I'll show you on the other side. Okay, I'm leaving my bangs for last. There's a little trick that I wanna show you at the end. So keep on watching for that, of how to style your bangs. So I'm just gonna leave those for last and I'll kind of keep the bangs out while I style the rest. So here I'm gonna go on the other side. I grab that second section of hair that I split. I start from the back, and now the same thing, the barrel is going to go away from my face. Just because I'm on the other side of my head, you're still wanting the curls to go away from your face, so the barrel still faces away. So I grab a small section, brush it out, barrel is away from my face. Put it in, halfway through, curl away, slide it down. Slide it down. Leave that inch out, and then grab a section, brush it out, put it in, curl it in, slide, 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 and curl. Okay, I'm gonna finish this section, and I'll show you what I do with my bangs. So I'm getting close to my bangs here, these sections closer to my bangs, I don't like to leave in as long. I like to have curls around my face be a little looser. So here we go, I'm gonna grab this section and I'm just gonna barely leave it and barely curl it and then let it go. So it's a lot softer than the ones in the back. So here I am, I'm at my bangs. I like to take my flat iron and kind of smooth out the top sections. That way my bangs are kind of framing my face a little better. So I grab the sections that my bangs are in. I comb them out and I comb them back a little bit. And I take a small section here, bring it forward. And all I'm going to do is take my flat iron and straighten this section right here, just to smooth it out and help them lay a little bit more flat. And take my flat iron, take it, straighten it quick. Your bangs are very fragile, so don't leave the heat on there too long. I'm going to take the last section, bring it forward and do the same thing, just barely touching the flat iron to it, just smoothing out that section, top section. And there you go. I let these cool. Looks like I let these cool in front of my face, because if they curl in front of your face, this is more where they're going to want to lay. So after they've cooled, I put them to the side, and you can already kind of see that that's where they want to lay, right in the front. So when you curl your bangs, you're going to take the first section and you want to curl on the opposite direction of where you want your bangs to lay. So if your bangs are laying on this side, you want to curl, bring your section over to the opposite end. And you don't want to curl with your flat iron side to side, you want to curl it up and down. So here I go. So if I want my curls to go this way, away from my face, that's where the barrel is going to face. So I put my section in straight up and down, put my curling iron in, give it a quick curl, and then let it cool just like this. I'm gonna let it stay like that while I do the opposite side. If I want my bangs to stay on this side, I'm going to bring it to the opposite end. I want the curls now to go away from the side of my face. So the barrel is going to face towards that side. Quickly give it a curl and let it go. So you let them cool right here in the front. And after that, I kind of run my fingers through it quickly. I like to take my brush and just softly brush through it. You don't want to really drag it, just kind of barely comb through it. Okay, this is why I left that little bit of the section out of the barrel, because I like my ends to be a little straight. So I just take a small section towards the bottom of my hair and I quickly run it through the flat iron. If there's any curls that you think might be a little bit too tight, like see, I think that this might be a little bit too tight. So I take my flat iron and I barely touch the flat iron to it. I kind of just want it to feel the heat of the flat iron. So I kind of just don't even squeeze it all the way, and see that kind of already made a big difference. That looks a lot better than what I did before. So I just run the flat iron through the ends just to straighten those and smooth those out. After that, I always recommend that you use dry shampoo. So this is my first hair wash. I always put dry shampoo in on the very first day. Everybody always says, oh, just put your dry shampoo in when it starts to get oily. No, put your dry shampoo in the very first day of your wash, because dry shampoo is meant to soak up the oils from your hair. So if you put it in the first day, then as your hair starts getting oily, that dry shampoo will just soak it up as it comes. I have the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal Biotin Dry Shampoo. I love this because it has this little nozzle and it's a powder that comes out rather than the aerosol can. So I kind of take it and I just kind of tap through my hair. And as my hair starts to get oily, the dry shampoo is already in there to soak up that oil, and you'll get longer use out of your style. Okay, so now that I smoothed out the ends, put my dry shampoo in, I like to put a little bit of texturizing spray. I use the Navy Pebble Beach Dry Texturizing Spray. This helps give your hair a little bit more grip, a little bit more texture. You can spray it from mid to end. You can see it already gave this side a lot more volume than this side. There you go. After texturizing, I can talk today. After texturizing spray, and I go ahead and take an oil, kind of just smooth out the ends. So I'm taking Olaplex number 7 bonding oil, put a few drops in my hand, rub it around to warm it up, and just put it through your ends. And there you go. I hope your curls come out fantastic. Leave a comment down below if you thought this video was helpful. Also leave a comment down below if you want to see some flat iron curls. Good luck on your hair journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.